Aloha everyone, what's going on my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this video we're going to talk about more in the line of duty of care, more specifically talking about satisfying engagement. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video, let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, this portion of the live stream was basically presented by Mod Mike. So let's jump into it. Satisfying engagement, what is that? That is having content that's available to everyone that is fun. And not only that, there's a roadway to gameplay that doesn't just, stop off. It keeps people engaged and going for much longer. This also means being open and transparent about how they design the game with both, game updates such as archaeology, but also live ops updates like Treasure Hunter, etc. So talking about monetization in Treasure Hunter, the RNG aspect of Treasure Hunter is something that they do want to tackle and make progress towards. For example, with the experiment on the first week of the Yak Track, where Treasure Hunter had, that glass case promotion, taking away the blind choice out of Treasure Hunter. They're looking to bring that back and improve on it. But that's just, an early step. It's not what they plan to do in the long term. It's just one, step in the right direction. They do have events coming up that are looking to completely take out RNG, something in January where you can choose from a number of rewards. Results from this promotion will guide them in terms of where they want to go with monetization in the future. Now, this is just one of several experiments that we're going to be seeing next year, so we're going to see that unfold shortly. The glass case promo that we had at the beginning of Yak Track will return every Wednesday in January, replacing the Mysteria event. So they can see how those, pan out in terms of the revenue they generate as opposed to any other type of promotion. So if you do support that kind of thing, then that's where you want to put your money. So we'll see. Moving on, we'll talk about Yak Track for a little bit. The feedback on the update itself was fairly positive, and Jagex is happy with the rewards and the cosmetics that they dished out this year, giving it quite the value compared to the Rune Pass, obviously. And they're glad that players, don't really feel squeezed out with the Yak Track. Like I said, giving value in terms of those cosmetics and rewards. They are looking to bring it back, make it a regular feature all throughout next year. About 4 times, they say, next year for about 6 weeks each. It'll be like a 6 weeks on, 6 weeks off kind of thing. So that'll be really good. And they also do plan on smoothing out and ironing out some of those grindy tasks. Because if you've done the Yak Track, there are some that are extremely grindy. So they're looking to mitigate that as much as possible. That is also very good to hear. They say future tracks will be at least as rewarding as Yak Track, which is great. There's tons of cosmetics and rewards available for the Yak Track, so that's good. They might have different items, different types of rewards, etc., but ones that are thematic to the track. And not only to the track itself, but also ties in with the game and what's going on with the game currently at the time of the release of the track. They're also looking to schedule them better because if Yak Track was released alongside with 120 Herblore and Farming. It was kind of hard to get into when everybody's trying to get into the 2 new skill increases. So they're going to try to plan those out a little bit better and make them not alongside large updates such as that. They say that this is not going to be a spiritual successor to Treasure Hunter. It's not intended as a replacement, but it has helped change the balance. And if they can prove that the engagement with the Yak Track and tracks in the future being something that players really tackle or get on board with, then they won't have to rely on Treasure Hunter as much, so that's really good. Moving on to Treasure Hunter though, in terms of the drop rates, originally it was shown on mobile, but now it's available on desktop. The gem rarities are now open on the interface, so you can see them readily available. Some promotions do tweak certain things, but they want to be clear about what those tweaks are and how they pan out in terms of rarity, etc. They do want to expand more on giving players the knowledge behind randomized things like this. For example, the mystery boxes that you get from certain types of events, mainly the ones where you have to hand in those currencies and you get the mysterious reward. Those kinds of things, they do want to make those odds more clear as well. So that's really cool to hear. So that all said, moving forward, what are their plans with the monetization? So first of all, one of the most important things for Treasure Hunter is they are looking to remove all blind chance from Treasure Hunter within the first quarter of next year. That's a huge change. They want to address the fact that you cannot see the rewards, and they want to give you guys choice. This will be both for standard Treasure Hunter and any Treasure Hunter promotions and any future Treasure Hunter promotions going forward. And again, this is not a finish line, but it is a step in the right direction. So the way basically it'll work, use your Treasure Hunter keys, you open the interface, you'll be taken to the prize claim interface, and you'll be presented with 3 choices based on obviously whatever that promotion happens to be at the time. Then you can clearly see your options, then choose freely whichever ones you want. That's basically how it's going to work, which is really good. Love to see that. And again, that's in the very first quarter of next year. So we're going to see those changes roll out very shortly. The last thing I want to touch on is reworking the currency system. I talked about this previously in a video regarding microtransactions monetization in RuneScape. Not a whole lot has made way in this because Mod Mike did say that it is a large project. It's going to take a little longer for this to roll out, but the plan is to make it far more simpler. You know, this is all the different currencies in game like rune coins, odd mints, loyalty points, those kinds of things. Unifying it all together into a singular interface. The plan is that this shouldn't be complicated and get in the way of the enjoyment of the game. So this is always something that's going to be in their back of their minds, but it is a large project and not something that is going to be sooner rather than later. It's probably towards the end of next year if things get rolling on it, so we'll see. Anyways, that pretty much wraps it up for the video. Next video, we're going to be looking at the results from the Double XP Weekend Extended and hopefully get some information about where they plan on taking Double XP Weekends going forward, so that'll be exciting. Stay tuned for that. With that, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to it, you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.